Ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, hello and welcome back to MechWarrior 2. I'm Calmputer, and last episode was quite a lot. We had to destroy some vehicles, and the mechs defending them, then identify some warehouses in a city and defend those against more enemy mechs, and there was even some targets of opportunity that I ignored. As it turns out, I was right to do so, because they were the two enemy dropships. 1, they have an insane amount of hit points. 2, they only stay on the ground for a limited amount of time. 3, when they leave, they will be out of range of even your PPCs. And 4, the mission has a time limit. Basically, the only way to destroy them is to enable a cheat that gives you infinite jump jets, and probably another cheat that disables the time limit. Then fly up to get in weapons range and just start shooting. And you need to do that twice. So yeah, it's just best to ignore it, and I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do today, so let's go find out. Escort mission, okay. The wolf is attempting to re-enter the city of Boreal Town, Votan. We are busy preparing another defense. The enemy has cut our supply lines, which must be rebuilt at all costs. A convoy of munitions is en route to a forward firebase north of the city. The convoy must reach the firebase in order to provide a safe resupply point for our troops to the south. Codename Rest Heart, Planet Votan, Terrain Geographic Anomaly, Crystalline Forms. Time is at dawn. You are to meet the convoy at Nav Delta, taking over from the previous escort unit. Escort the convoy to the firebase at Nav Epsilon. The planet's geography will make combat difficult. However, no enemy interdiction forces have been reported in the area, and LR scans report nothing. Objectives: primary, escort the convoy to the firebase at Nav Epsilon. Secondary, destroy all enemy units encountered. Tertiary, destroy any targets of opportunity and return to dust-off site Nav Zeta. Alright. They have kind of been here before, but it's fine. Sakon Vandervan Christu listened as the Falcon scouts reported the progress of Ulrich and his star. Everything was in place. Ulrich seemed to have fallen for the trap, and now nothing would be able to stop Christu's plans. He thought back to the conversation he had with Con Chrishell just over an hour ago. Chrishell thought that challenging Ulrich had been a mistake. If Christu were defeated, the Wolves would win the trial of refusal, and everything the Falcons had fought for would be for naught, the aging Falcon Khan had said. The Grand Council might even elect a wolf, as Ilkhan Chrishell had raved. As usual, Christu calmed the older Khan and assured him that every precaution had been taken to ensure that Ulrich could not win. Christu was shaken from his thoughts when a scout reported that Ulrich's star was making its way into the magistracy's area. He quickly punched the buttons to the left of his communication console and focused his attention on the small monitor screen above his executioner's instrument array. The monitor showed the running fights that were so common during urban engagements. Mechs darted in and out of streets and buildings, leaving destruction in their paths. He watched intently as the Wolf Star entered view. Ulrich was as good a mech warrior as the clans produced, perhaps one of the best. But precautions had been taken, precautions that would ensure victory for the Falcons. Yes, soon the refusal war would end and Sakon Vandervan Christu of the Jade Falcons would emerge as the ultimate victor. He would kill Ulrich Kerensky, leader of the Wolf Clan, leader of the Wardens, architect of the Truce of Tukayid. All the glory Kerensky had gained would fall to Vandervan Christu, and the Sakon would become the logical choice to lead the clans to victory on Terra. Situation: as Wolf Omnifighters streaked out of their dropships toward the city of Boreal Town, the city seemed to come to life. Beams of ruby, emerald, and sapphire light stabbed into the sky, and soon the sound of explosions rocked the night. Within minutes, small spots of bright orange flame appeared in the darkened city streets, marking the spots where the fighters' bombs had struck. In the rolling hills outside the darkened city, waves of wolf dropships landed and unleashed their cargo of mechs. Within minutes, Wolf Omnimex had reached the city and began to slug it out with the Falcon mechs that hid behind the empty buildings and darted through the narrow avenues. In the middle of the chaos, a star of wolf mechs circled one of their own and made their way into Boreal Town. The group of mechs met little resistance as they made their way to the heart of the city. The area was built on the highest point in the city and provided a spectacular view of the once thriving metropolis. But the MechWarriors did not notice. Then they reached a ring of buildings and encountered a lone Jade Falcon executioner. They had found their prey. Right, a star of wolf mechs circled one of their own. That's Ulrich in a gargoyle, if memory serves. Gargoyle against executioner could be dicey. And also within minutes, and then again within minutes. Okay. And Omnifighters are basically fighter jets, although they can also fly in space and fight in space, so a little bit more than just jet fighters, I suppose. And yeah, they can also be very deadly, because they are so fast and they have way more weapons than any mech can usually wield. So, dangerous. And, we do need a mech as well.
Warhammer.
It's a defense mission, and the thing we're defending is moving, so I would like to be a little bit faster than a Warhammer.
Gargoyle. Timberwolf.
Timberwolf? Probably a good idea, although I think this one that I have prepared earlier. A lot of ER medium lasers, a lot of heat sinks, and LRM-15s with 2 tons of ammo. I think that should be, 4 tons of ammo technically, but yes. We're going to accept that and see... we can have another one. Also in a Timberwolf?
Timberwolf.
Maybe you have my variant 1 here. Unless... No. Possibly, but no. Yeah, no. That one. Yes. And there's no need to confirm things here. You just need to close it. And that should be that. Yes. All right. I think that's us being ready. Yeah.
Planet Wotan. Ambient temperature 02.64 degrees. Local time is 23:45:12 GST. All systems nominal. Group fire engaged.
Alright. Delta there. Epsilon there. That's not a lot. But I do see some enemies a little bit all over the place. Let's go greet our charge. We got some mellow music as well, which is nice. You guys are running through each other there a little bit. Hope that's not a problem.
Nav Delta reached. Incoming message. Friendly mech unit requests escort duty transfer.
Yep.
Escort objective acquired. Enemy power-up detected.
They couldn't have waited. Sorry, I'm gonna need to... Didn't hit me this time. That's nice. Appreciate it. So you... Oh, hello. Come on, target it. Oh. And then you immediately go off it. Come on, die, please. Liking the heat management, though.
Enemy mech destroyed.
There, that's your leg.
Enemy power up.
Yeah, I know.
Enemy power up. Detected.
There.
Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed.
Well, those are PPCs coming in. Think one of the chargers is dead. No, that's a marauder right over there. Oh, you. Well, you're shooting me, and I like it that a bit more than you shooting my friends, I suppose. I know. There. You still have some weapons, don't you? Come on, there.
Enemy mech destroyed. Point 2 reports target destroyed.
I did that. Come on, don't hide. There. Yeah, there's something in the way there. Your legs. Actually, probably should go for your arms, so you don't use your PPCs too much. Something just...
Enemy mech
Oh,
destroyed.
I'm fine.
Primary objective, escort convoy. Successful. Proceed to dust-off zone for extraction. Secondary objective, destroy all enemy mech units. Successful. Point 2 reports target destroyed.
Good. Targets of opportunity, though. Not seeing any. I'm glad you guys survived. That's very, very nice indeed. Probably lost one or two, though. I think a better strategy here might be... Just gonna take a look around. No. A better strategy might be to send one flight of LRMs to one of the enemies coming, and the other on the other. But targeting is a little bit weird, because you can target nearest, and you can target next, but you can't target previous, I think. Also, target of opportunity is probably this thing here. There's every possibility that that's the case.
Nav Zeta reached. Mission successful.
That's nice. Just one last look. Nope. Alright, the convoy has reached the firebase intact, mostly. The munitions are now being unloaded. This mission was a success. And destroyed any targets of opportunity. Failed. Gonna have to look that up later. Hit percentage is 81.6. I wonder why that just disappeared for a couple of missions. Excellent work, MechWarrior. The Kashyyyk is pleased. That's nice. Aftermath. After performing the Bachal with Ulrich Kerensky, Christu prepared his ambush. First, he separated 2 stars of Omnimex from the clusters he had stationed in Boreal Town. Then, Falcon Techs reconfigured the mechs for use as missile batteries. The mechs took position in a plaza 3 blocks behind the magistracy area, where the 2 mech warriors planned to duel. As soon as Ulrich and the wolf mechs appeared, Christu fed the hidden Falcon stars telemetry on Ulrich's position. Before the wolves recognized Christu's treachery, the hidden Falcon mechs sent flights of LRM missiles at Ulrich's gargoyle, destroying the mech and the adjacent wolf mechs. Then Christu finished off the remaining wolf mechs. Bastard. Yeah. I feel like that's probably cheating. But then again, like, Christo was just alone there, let's say, and then Ulrich came with an entire star. Christo also had a star, it just wasn't in that position, it was way over here. And, yeah, within the rules, but very dishonorable, I feel. And the clans are a lot... They have a lot of things to say about honor and how you must adhere to it. Yeah. Sad day.
Trial initiated. Jade Falcon protocol. All systems nominal.